cards. Okay. How's everybody doing? Look at me. Look like a wreck. It's okay. It's okay to be a wreck. Uh-oh. Is it a pin? Hi, Adonis. T. Yvette for love. T. Yvette for love. Anxiety eases and happiness comes in around love. You could have a wish come true. Maybe with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have fire here as well. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. May have a Sagittarius coming in, and life could change for you for the better quickly, or it could be through divine guidance. Life changes for you for the better quickly, but things should be improving. Leo, general. You've got life changes for you for the better quickly. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a Taurus or a Sagittarius, maybe even a Gemini. Anxiety eases and moves into the past as new energy comes in. More money is coming in. Not bad. Be wise, general. You may have a new job or business opportunity come in that's like a wish come true. Success comes in and negativity moves into the past. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. And you may be spending time with a Virgo. Sally for work. Sally for work. When it comes to work, life moves forward towards greener pastures. You've got happiness and success coming in. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. Plus, you could feel like you got some good karma coming back to you around the workplace. Aries sun for the next 24. Aries sun for the next 24. Hi, Zara. For the next 24, you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. A new journey begins. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Money comes in. Finances could be improving, or you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you have cause for celebration coming in around having choices and options like this weekend. Hey, Kristen, how you been? How are you? I saw your Crocs. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. General for September. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life begins to move forward. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and finances are improving. Your luck is changing for the better. You may be planning travel, and you may even be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, or that also could be like on-the-job training if you're learning something new. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Eli, love. Eli, love. If you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Perseverance pays off and life begins to move forward. Explore your options. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in. You may also have a Pisces. Exploring your options leads to success and anxiety eases. Capricorn comes in too, and long-term potential may be coming in around your next relationship. So let's see what happens. Queen, good morning for tomorrow. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe planning travel. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You could have choices and options around social activity. Set boundaries. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs when it comes to personal and professional relationships between now and the end of this month. That might not just be tomorrow, for the rest of the month. Come on, money. When it comes to money, finances are improving. Life is moving forward, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. I don't see any large sums of money coming in. Nine of Pentacles would be earned income, paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Life is moving forward, feeling grounded and stable. May have a couple of tight spots, but I feel like everybody has those tight spots. You should be okay as far as love is concerned. Hi, Sarah. I want to make content on Instagram. I tried making a new account, but it's showing a glitch. I have an old account made in Mercury retrograde. Should I continue with that or try making another one? Let's see. You could use that one. You could use that one. If it's giving you a hard time, I would use that one. And just work with what you have. It's fine. It's fine. Jeebus next week. Jeebus money next week. Jeebus just for next week. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with the Pisces. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, maybe spending time with a Virgo or a Sagittarius. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you're making decisions that push life forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Stacy for today. Hi, J.A. I'm good. How are you? For today, you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you may be feeling like grounded and stable and successful. Life comes into balance. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. Perseverance pays off. Not bad. Not bad. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. John, why do I feel everyone avoids me at work? Well, I don't think that's entirely true. I mean, you know, it may come off like that, but sometimes like the way it shows, like people may be kind of wrapped up in their own thing and not be really paying attention to like what other people are like doing, thinking, or feeling. And then there could be some people that do avoid you for some reason. It may have something to do with thinking that, I don't know if they think that you're a leader, a boss, or if you are a leader or a boss, or you will be a leader or a boss, and that they may be feeling a little intimidated. But for the most part, it looks like people think highly of you. They have a lot of respect for you, may find you to be hardworking, somebody who is grounded and stable. Do the people at my job hate me? No, I don't believe that at all, but let's ask. No, people do not hate you. Will I be okay tonight at the game? Will I be okay tonight at the game? Yeah, you should be fine. Stacy for tomorrow. Stacy for tomorrow. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. May have choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Not bad. Let me go back up to the top. I have such anxiety today. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it like has something to do with Avery ending this school and starting the new one. I ordered the edible arrangements. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow and deliver it myself because I was getting anxiety about like the delivery process because they got to get buzzed in, and I'm like, you know what? I got to go over there anyway. I don't know why I got fucking anxiety. Anyhow. And I feel like my head is kind of like all over the place. All right, let me go back up to the top. Summer, love. Relationships should be functioning better as we move through the end of the year. You'll have choices and options. Wouldn't dive in head first to anything right now. It's like slow and steady wins the race. Death is in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles indicates take your time. But you could have Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have a Scorpio or possibly Sagittarius. Exploring your options leads to success. D for today. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. I'm glad everybody else's anxiety is easing. Maybe spending time with the Capricorn. Maybe spending time with the Cancer. You could be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. And then you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Not bad. AA, is it okay to trust Sir Ollie for the job opportunity he's told me about in Dubai? It does look like he's trustworthy, or that the situation is trustworthy, but you know how I am. I don't trust anybody. Do your own research if you can. Just find out as much as you can before you make any decisions, because I'm always skeptical of everything. Louise, I called out one of my colleagues and now he doesn't talk to me. Will he get over it? Yeah, he will. He will. How immature is that? Yeah. Yeah, he'll get over it. Latoya, was my son's father Tay spying on me last night? Yes, no, thank you. I don't believe he's spying on you, no, but I would be careful with whatever it is that you're putting out in public, just in case. I would make sure that you're not doing anything that's like controversial or whatever, just in case. But no, I don't see him as spying on you. Brenda, general for the rest of the day. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. You may be feeling ambitious. Life's moving forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have the world at your feet. Now, anything Tarot wants me to know for September? Anything Tarot wants me to know for September? A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back, and a new journey may begin around career. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Now, that may be the new career thing, or it could be just learning something that you're interested in. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Happiness comes in, and then life moves forward towards greener pastures when you take time for self-care. Hi, Mel. Jamie and Brianna Aries. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, but slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't try to force anything right now. Communication's either going to come in or pick up sometime between now and probably the end of September. You might be seeing one another, but take it day by day. Slow and steady wins the race, and you may see an improvement between now and the end of the year. Adrian, it's taking too long to get a job in Jamaica, so I'm going to send out more job applications. I'm trying to get a job faster. How will it turn out? I think you're going to get a job. Yeah, I think you're going to get a job. And it almost reads like it comes in out of the clear blue sky. So it could be the kind of thing where, like, you send out resumes, you do all kinds of applying, and nothing happens. Then all of a sudden, something falls in your lap. Twin Flames. I'm quite anxious since I'm going to school, but I want to do it for longer than a month. I'm scared I'll get depressed if I can't continue. I think you're going to be fine. Take it one step at a time, day by day. Try not to get overwhelmed. I don't think that you're going to get overwhelmed. I think that you'll be able to manage it. Just take it one step at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself. Pallavi, love. You got 2 fire signs here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Negativity moves into the past, but slow and steady wins the race. Explore your options. You could have a Scorpio that comes in with a love offer. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Sharon, I had heavy traffic at my post yesterday afternoon, so the police stopped for a while in the middle of the street so I could walk the kids across. Did anyone instruct them to do that? Not specifically for you, but I don't know, maybe the school district has police around. Yeah, but it wasn't like specifically for you or for your spot. It's just like in general they're around for that reason. I know that that's how it is over by Avery's school too. There's always police around. Twin Flames, what will A think of me? May find you to be somebody who is perseverant, smart, intelligent, grounded, stable, and down to earth. Somebody who is kind-hearted, strong, successful. Pretty good. Pretty good. Bella, any good news on the job front coming my way? Yeah, first card. New job or business opportunity. Negativity moves into the past, and somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down that puts your mind at ease. You have the world at your feet. A wish comes true. Plus, you may be investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle that also could be bringing in some cash. Twin Flames, will T figure out what that T is using her? Will T figure out that T is using her? In time, yep. What's done in the dark always comes to light eventually. Stephanie, possible time frame for a relationship. End of this year, beginning of next. Like maybe December through February kind of time frame. Possibly with air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Twin Flames, general for O. This person may have an offer that would be hard to turn down, and they may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. They may be feeling happy and content around having choices and options around social activity. A new journey is about to begin. They may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They could have romance heating up if they're already with someone, or that water sign may be a potential somebody. Ajmal. Baravi. Shamra will come for the wedding now. I think this person does plan on attending the wedding, yes. Mary, general. You have success coming in around work, school, or business, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. You could have choices and options around social activity, maybe spending time with a Leo. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may be planning travel. Bella, selling graphic designs online. How will that go? It should go well. It should go well. I mean, you may have moments where you feel like not much is changing, but the big picture is it should be successful. Explore. I'm in the middle year of graduation. Should I take an education loan? Everything will be fine without it. If you don't need the loan, I wouldn't take it. TR, am I going to go shopping with Teeny tomorrow? Most likely. If you don't, for some reason, you'll probably go shopping soon. New love. How will the date with Robin be? That looks like it goes well. Energy is like well balanced, mutual, kind, caring, and sincere. Looks good. Maggie, love for the next 3 weeks. Making decisions to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you could push your love life forward over the next couple of weeks, maybe with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You'll have choices and options. You may have a Sagittarius coming in and a wish comes true. Listen to your intuition. Devin, do you see my boss paying me tomorrow? Yes, I do think you're going to get paid tomorrow. Legs, that question is too broad. I can't answer that. Like, who specifically are you wondering is thinking about you, and what is the relationship to that person? But it's like I can't read the mind of everybody in your world. Dee Dee for tomorrow. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may be planning travel. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition, maybe spending time with a Gemini or a Pisces, possibly a Leo. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Raymond, what will my ex offer me when she reaches out? I don't think she's making you an offer when she reaches out. I think she's going to try to manipulate you into running after her. Yeah, I would be careful with her because she's manipulative. What she shows is manipulative, and like she's going to try to put it out there to make you chase her. Mountain, are things going to change for the better at my current job? Things should be changing for the better the closer we get towards the end of the year. Slow and steady improvement. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Romance may be heating up with a Sagittarius or an Aries. Perseverance pays off. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. A new journey may begin with a Scorpio. You'll have choices and options. Drew Lopez, will I get a job offer from any of the companies I already did an interview for these past few days? Yes, that could be possible. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Cat Goddess, I can't answer on somebody else's karma. I can't answer on the person in your mind. Like, somebody isn't necessarily going to get bad karma because you feel that they didn't treat you right. There's more that goes into somebody's karma than just how they treat you. It's not exactly like, I was good to you, so you have to be good to me. It doesn't work like that. But I can't read on somebody else's karma because more goes into it than just one thing. So you could ask a different question. But like what would you expect would be payment? Like, she didn't, let's say she blew you off for your birthday, so what should happen to her? She should fall in the ditch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way to like, what would the bad karma be? That somebody forgets her birthday, she gets run over by a bus, she gets fired. Like, it just doesn't work like that. But anyhow, Arcade, tower advice for me right now. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and don't look back. Maybe spending time with an Aries. You could have success coming in with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and success around business. Focusing on your wants and needs and putting out into the universe your wants and needs will help your life move forward. Like, if you feel like you're sometimes a people pleaser, changing that behavior may benefit you big picture. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Felicity, what are Bali's current feelings for me? May find you to be somebody who is smart and intelligent, strong, confident, hardworking, like pleasant, easygoing, down to earth, a loyal friend. Alpha, general. Choices and options are coming in around social activity and a wish comes true. Money comes in, finances may be improving, and disappointments and anxiety are easing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. Finances and business may be improving between now and the end of the year. Legs, hang on. I just saw something come through here. Hold on. That is possible that he did. That could be true. Ask Rosie, any communication from Artie next week? I'm not confident. I'm not confident. Maybe within the next couple of weeks, but I can't say it's going to be next week. Mihak, journal for September. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. And you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. Life moves forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news. You may be planning travel. Not bad. Starfall. Does Anna B see me as a friend that she wants to hang with, or just a business client? As of right now, it looks like a business client. Legs, is he going to tell me about the pregnancy? What makes you think this? I'm just curious. I don't think he plans on telling you, because I think he's playing the let's wait and see game. Macy, can I have a general for today? Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. Life moves forward. But you had a dream? I wouldn't go by the dream, but let's see what happens. I think he's playing the let's wait and see game. But, you know, it's a very complicated thing, because there's free will and choices involved, but then there's also sometimes fated things, like, and then there's also bullshit. So, like, a lot of times women fucking lie, and they say that, you know, they think that they're going to trap somebody. That doesn't fucking work. But people think, oh, I'm going to tell him I'm pregnant, he's going to stay with me. It's not going to work. But so there's a lot that goes into it. I wouldn't just go by a dream, because a dream may just be what's in your subconscious, a subconscious fear. But it does look like he does have other women around him, and he also has deceitful, manipulative women around him. And I think he the way that he operates is, I'm not going to say anything until I know something for sure, because I don't think he really trusts a lot of people, and I think that may be because he doesn't really trust himself fully. But anyway. Dakota for tomorrow. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you may run into an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Legs, I'm reading it now. He's not in love with, no, what's your relationship with him? Are you guys in a committed relationship? Because it doesn't read that way. But this could be because he's deceitful. And it doesn't show he has one other woman around him. He may manipulate women. Does he have a reputation of that? No, I don't think that she knows about you. But I'm not so sure who she is. Like, I don't want to start reading a story on a dream that you had, because I don't believe that every dream is a prophetic dream. Most likely this is something in your fear, because you don't trust him, and you probably have good reason not to trust him. But there's too many outside factors that have to come. You know, like, she could be 2 days late with her period and say she's pregnant. You know, it's like, people do stupid shit all the time. They think that they're going to manipulate a situation. You can't manipulate somebody to love you. You can only manipulate the situation to get what you want in the temporary moment. You cannot manipulate love. So I would drop this right now. That would be my suggestion to you, would be to drop it right now and get to the bottom of whether or not you and him are actually in a committed relationship where nobody else is involved, because that's really what's important here. Isabella, weekend vibes. Weekend vibes. Weekend looks good. Relaxing, down to earth, pleasant. You may be spending time with the Sagittarius, could be spending time with an Aries. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Not bad. Butterfly A, when did you see me in a committed relationship? Approximately. Could be within the next 6 months. And it may be with a Leo or an Aquarius. Just Kinna, will I have good luck today? What exactly do you mean by good luck? It's too broad of a question. Are you going to hit the lotto, or are you going to like find a parking space at the mall? Like it's just too broad of a question. You're just dating, you're not committed. So that's the answer. And that's why you're having these dreams, because your fear is that he's going to find somebody else who he likes better than you because he's not committed to you. That's why you had the dream about the pregnancy. Even if he did get somebody else pregnant, pregnancy doesn't equal love. Children don't equal love. Nothing equals love but love. And you can't manipulate it. You can't force it. It's just something that happens. So I would just stop worrying about it as for right now. And then talk about commitment with him if that's what you want. Red for the weekend. Weekend looks pleasant. Maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe feeling happy and content, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be feeling like better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. There may be a Leo around. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Listen, there's nobody that's ever made themselves crazier than me, so I get it. Like my father says to me, you're crazy. That's a crazy story. It's not happening. Well, I don't know where you get that from. Like I told him some story the other night that I thought was going to happen, and he was like, that's not happening. And he's like, you're crazy. And I'm like, I know I'm crazy. Why do we go to those places? Because we're surviving. It's survival. We're trying to prepare ourselves for the worst thing that could ever happen to us. And you know what? If the worst thing ever happened to us, we'd get over it. We would get over it. Cat. Will my new plan goal be successful? I need an idea as to what the plan or the goal is. I can't just answer that. Zara, what actions will Vajalis, the Libra, take towards me? I'm going outside to visit a friend. Okay, let's see. There could be communication that comes in, but things look a little slow, or you may be running out of patience. But you may hear from this person through text message at some point, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Just kind of trying to get a new job. Okay, let's see. You're going to get a new job. Yeah, you might be feeling frustrated or impatient. You also have temperance in reverse, but you're going to get a new job. Jessica, you could get this job today. That's possible. You have a new job coming in. Rimmel, General. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life may change for you for the better quickly. Perseverance pays off. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius or a Gemini. Life comes into balance, and you could be planning travel. Martisha, is MW Aquarius going to send the money for me to come to Florida? I think he is. I think he is. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Hey, B. Love. When it comes to love, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and be mindful that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation, which would bring disaster. If you're not with anyone right now, life could change for you for the better quickly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life is going to change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. You could also be spending time with a Capricorn. Cindy, did my husband cheat? on me. I don't believe he did. Todd, does my ex want reconciliation? I need to know the person's name or their astrological sign. Linus, I received an email from LinkedIn recruiting me at a new school that is opening. Is it legit for me to look into or not, as I want leadership as they're offering teacher level? I think it's legit to look into it. I mean, it can't hurt to look into it. You don't have to take the job. But I would look into it, see what it's all about. Tanya, does Tanya want reconciliation with Todd? She's a little torn right now. She's a little torn. Part of her does, and part of her is afraid to go back. May feel like whatever it was that happened before that torn the two of you apart is going to happen again. So she's sort of sitting on the fence right now. I would say that if you wanted to reach out to her and discuss it, that would be fine, but I wouldn't try to push, force, or manipulate anything at this point. Oh, Cindy, you know, it's a little different when somebody says husband rather than ex, because you only have one husband. The ex could be, there could be different. So it's okay. That's okay. I mean, the name is obviously always better, but you only have one husband. So if I'm asking that question, it's a little different than does my ex. You know, because sometimes it's like, oh, does my ex want to get back together with me? And then it's like an ex from high school you run into. And it's like, oh, God, I wasn't thinking about him. And now here he showed up. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? That guy over there snoring. You're right, Cyrus? Yeah, no, it's so true, Mountain. I know. I had that happen to me with Six of Cups people. Oh, somebody from your past is going to return. And, you know, I was thinking it was like my most recent ex, and it wasn't. Both of the times, there were two people from high school I was never involved with, and I never in a million years would have thought of them, ever. Never. Lady Sunshine, finances. You got money coming in, so you're feeling ambitious, should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel successful. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but you should be doing okay. Martisha, my manager wants to restructure our department at N. He's changing my title. Will it bring in more money? I think it will. Yeah, I think it will. Taurus, S&I. Negativity moves into the past, but things are a little bit slow. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Things may be a little out of balance. It depends where you guys are in this relationship. I don't see all that much changing right now. Things could be a little out of balance. Sarah, it's the same with relationships. At times, the person you think you're going to end up with, that connection ends terribly, and then you end up with someone you thought. Yep. Yeah, that was, I worked with this woman who used to always say, oh, tall, dark, and handsome. Oh, I love tall, dark, and handsome. And she goes, and I married a short, chubby blonde. Yeah, you just don't know the way things work out sometimes. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Comment. Will Jay get banned for using S service, or will he be fine? I think he's going to be all right. Oh, you too, Martisha. Mel, General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Your luck is about to change for the better, and an old wound is healing. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Not bad. F. I've given my neighbors our key, but they don't have them anymore. Does it still exist by them? That's weird, right? I think they have the key. I just don't I think they know where they put it. I bet you it turns up somewhere. I'm Lourdes for next week. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Listen to your intuition. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. The world is at your feet. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. I answered for DD, didn't I? Anybody remember? I did. Thanks, Mel. That's it? What about Adonis? Did I answer for Adonis? I can't remember. I don't think I did. Maybe Adonis isn't here anymore at school, right? I'll give a sec. Stephanie, General. You might be working on a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in extra money. Life is coming into balance. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that may make you feel relief, and you may be spending time with a Leo. Lucky, why is Jay being so distant towards me? Maybe feeling a little bit undecided or unsure about things, just in general, not just even having to do with you. Listen to your intuition. Give this person a little bit of space, and it should blow over pretty quickly. Negativity moves into the past, and a new journey begins, or a new beginning comes in. Donna's having an advisor meeting right now. Will you let me drop the class I don't want? Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. Alrighty, I will wrap it up and see you guys later. Probably not until tonight, but it won't be late tonight. Like maybe it'll be like maybe, I don't know, 6. Because we have ice skating early tomorrow. And I think it might be the last early Friday class because Avery's going to have school at 8:15. So I'm not going to be able to, she won't be able to do that time. Anyway, I'll see you guys later at some point. Thank you all very much for being here. Bye-bye.